check. Mic check 1 2 3. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2 3. Mic check 1 2 3. Mic check. Can you hear me good? Everything's good? Okay.
My check 1 2. My check 1 2 3. My check. My check 1 2 3 4. Hey, thank you, Ian. Thank you very much. So we're good to go, right?
Alrighty, first to the scales, Darnell Thompson and Jalen Davis on deck. So tomorrow night we have here at the Legends Casino Hotel in Yakima, Washington, Toppenish, we have Roy Jones Jr. Boxing, legend of the game, putting on another excellent show as he's done every single time here at the Legends Casino. Friday, April 11, 2025. First to the scale, Jalen Davis from Sacramento, California.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the weigh-ins here at the Legends Casino and Hotel, brought to you by Roy Jones Jr. Promotions. We're going to be having a fantastic show here tomorrow night. It's going to be 5 action-packed fights. My name is Christian Schmidt. I come to you from South Texas. Before we continue, can I get a big round of applause for Mr. Ed Keenan? Mr. Keenan, let's give him a round of applause for all of the hard work that he has put into this promotion and this big show that we're going to be having. It is going to be streamed live and it will be for free, so definitely make sure that you inform all the people that you know, boxing fans. It's definitely a treat to get to see this talent, and you don't even have to open up your pocketbook. Now, before we get started, I would like to remind you that this event is sanctioned by the Yakima Nation Athletic Commission. Jerry Mananek, Commission Chairman, Gerald Lewis, Commissioner, and Davis Washine's commissioner. The YNAC is overseen by Health, Employment, Welfare, Recreation, and Youth Activities Committee, KC Wallahi, chairman. So thank you so much for working with us, and we also would like to thank Legends. What an awesome casino here in such a beautiful area here in Washington. I am absolutely thrilled to be here. Now, folks, feel free that when we are doing the weigh-ins, the face-offs, that you pull out your cell phones. You can record this and then upload it to your social media, because these fighters have put in so much time, so much effort, and they deserve a sold-out crowd, and they deserve a lot of eyes watching tomorrow night. We would like to get as many people seeing this fantastic show as we possibly can. So once again, thanks so much for being here. We're getting ready to get started with the official weigh-ins. 209 pounds for Jalen, 209 pounds for Jalen. Feel free to make some noise after they weigh in, folks. And Darnell Thompson coming up here. $239 pounds for Thompson. We're going to be having the face-off. Feel free to make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise for these two big heavyweights. All right, going to have a quick a word with Jalen Davis and then Thompson on deck. Tell me how you feel coming up here. It's going to be a battle of two big men. It's kind of symbolic of the modern-day heavyweights, where you have like Wilder and Fury and Anthony Joshua. It's a real treat for the fans. Tell me how you're feeling.
Just excited to be out here.
And can you give me a prediction as to what's going to happen tomorrow in the Battle of the Big Men?
We'll see when it happens.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise for Jalen Brown. Oh, Davis, I'm sorry. And now we're going to be having a word with you here right now. Now, I know that you've been waiting for this big day, Darnell, and you fought in the Olympic trials. You almost made the Olympic team, and you lost in the quarterfinals. And I know how much this means to you, having your pro debut finally. Can you take me through the emotions?
Man, I'm just blessed to be here again, fighting again in front of everybody, getting that vibe again, man. I'm ready to fight. That's it.
Now, earlier we were speaking about the big men, and you told me that you prefer fighting taller fighters. Why is that?
I mean, we both tall. We got to figure who range is better. But we're going to see tomorrow what's up.
And can you give me a prediction?
I'm going to win.
Ladies and gentlemen, Darnell Thompson, let's make some noise.
All right, so listen up real quick while we're on a break. Fighters, when you come up, take everything off, step on the scale, we'll get your official weight, pose for the camera, step back to the side, your opponent will weigh in, same thing, pose for the camera. We'll get you two to face off, face each other, face the camera, and then you're free to go. All right, everybody good with that? Thank you, Lil. Say something interesting to say.
Next to the scale, Next to the scale, Jeremiah Sierra and Jose Cervantes.
163 pounds for Sierra, 163 pounds for Sierra.
Next up to the scale, Jose Cervantes. $165.4 for Jose Cervantes. Fighters to the center for a face-off.
All right, we're going to have a quick word with Jeremiah Sierra right now. Jeremiah, you came all the way down from Alaska to continue your dream of fighting, and here you're going to be fighting on a stream where a lot of people are going to see this. You're on the big stage right now. You're 2-2. Tell me how you feel.
Feeling good, man. I'm ready to continue the streak and get to 3-2. So
You're on a 2-fight win streak, and you're looking to make that 3. What exactly have you been doing in preparation for? You have a very dangerous opponent. He's very strong. Tell us what you've been doing in the gym.
been training with some dangerous guys. You know, get ready for these dangerous opponents. I don't like to cherry pick fights, so I like to take them as they come. So.
And can you tell the people at home what they're going to be seeing when they tune in tomorrow night?
Gonna see a good technical boxing match, and hopefully a knockout.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jeremiah Sierra, let's make some noise. All right, Jose Cervantes, 3-1, and he has won all of his fights by way of knockout. You're from not far away, 2 hours away, which is not that far away. Tell me how you feel and what have you been doing as far as preparation goes for your fight tomorrow night?
I've just been training hard, man, like every fight, taking it serious, and we'll see how it goes.
And tell me what you know about your opponent and what you're planning more specifically to do tomorrow night.
Southpaw, that's about it, and just taking care of him just like every other opponent.
And any type of prediction you would like to give the fans at home for what's going to happen?
Just a good fight, man, good action-packed fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jose Cervantes.
Next to the scale, Justin Gunter and Andrew Murphy. This is bout number 3 in a 168-pound division, 8 rounds, super middleweights. From Lynchburg, Virginia, Justin Gunter. 162.9 for Justin Gunter. Andrew Murphy to the scale. 167.1 for Yakima's own Andrew Murphy. Bout number 3, the scheduled for 8 rounds in the super middleweight division.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, before okay, right now we're going to be having a quick word with the gentleman coming to us all the way from Lynchburg, Virginia, Justin the Wolverine Gunter. You're getting ready for the biggest fight of your entire professional career. You're a long way from home, and you're going to be fighting an undefeated fighter. Tell me how you feel.
First of all, I'd like to thank God for being here. I feel amazing here in front of Roy Jones and Andrew himself, you know, and hey, we here to fight. I feel real good. I'm blessed.
And what exactly have you been doing as far as preparation goes? Because obviously this is the biggest fight of your professional career. You're here under the bright lights here at the casino. Anything in particular you've been doing to focus on with this fight?
Just giving preparation to give my best version of myself.
Well, best of luck tomorrow night. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time. We can have the face-off. All right, folks, and he just got here, and I need to introduce him. He really doesn't need any introduction. Legendary multi-time world champion, often considered the GOAT at 160, 168, 175. Folks, let's make some noise for here live in the flesh, Roy Jones Jr. All right, we just spoke with Jeremiah. Now we are going to be having a word with the undefeated. He's going for 10-0. He's from right here in the area. He's had 4 successful bouts here, and I know it's extra special for you to have a homecoming. You're currently training in Pensacola, but for you to come here in your own area with your family and friends here, with the legendary Roy Jones Jr. in your corner. Take me through the emotions that you feel right now.
Man, I feel good. Just glad to be back in my city, man. I know I got a lot of love out here. A lot of people come out to support. The fight fans are excellent out here. The shows are always great, so to be a part of it is just a tremendous feeling.
Compared to, you've had fights in Mexico and like Alabama, other areas, what is it like? How it adds to your motivation being here in the area that you're originally from?
Well, like you said, you know, this is my 4th time coming back, so this will be my, wait, have I had 4? Yeah, four fights here, so this is my 5th time coming back, my bad, y'all. And yeah, so like you said, it's just like homecoming. It feels like my house, you know, and I just want to go out there and show everybody that it is my house. And
you're establishing yourself as the boxing superstar from Washington, and more kind of like a franchise, like they have. The Seattle has the Mariners and the Seahawks. Well, you know, in boxing they have you. What type of a message can you deliver to them for them to come out and see you here tomorrow night?
Come out, come see action, come see domination, trust in God, and show up on Friday night.
Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew White Lightning Murphy. Best of luck to both of you gentlemen. Man, I can't wait to see that fight.
Next bout, 8 rounds for the NBA Intercontinental Featherweight Championship. To the scale, Sean Brewer from Henderson, Nevada. Super featherweight, I'm so sorry. And Franklin Duomo from Hamburg, Germany. $126-1 for Sean Brewer. $130.7 for Franklin Duomo.
All right, coming up here, we're just going to have a quick word with Sean Gusto Brewer, and I do want to acknowledge we do have a former 122-pound world champion, Clarence Bones Adams, here. We got to give him a round of applause. I mean, I like this fight because, you know, us fans that remember the 90s, the early 2000s, it's going to be Bones Adams versus Roy Jones Jr. With this, you know, that's just more motivation to see this fight. I mean, definitely we are in for a real treat. Now, Sean, I know that your opponent changed here recently, and I want to ask you, how do you feel about that, and how is that going to affect your preparation for this fight?
First and foremost, I want to thank God, you know what I mean, the opportunity being on this card. But as far as my opponent being changed, it really doesn't matter because I still put the work in. I still train hard. This is boxing. It happens, you know. You just got to step up to the plate and still do what you got to do, you know. So I worked too hard to come this far, and it's time to go. I still got to put on the show. My name's Sean Brewer.
And what exactly have you learned from former world champion Bones Adams to add to your arsenal?
Real champion mindset, you know, and you can't teach it. It's in you. And when he seen me, he know that it's in me because he has it in him. He still has it in him himself. So you know what you're looking at. You know, it's mindset. It's in your heart, and it's like that. You can't teach the mindset of a real champion.
Well, best of luck tomorrow night, Sean Gusto Brewer. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give him a round of applause. And now a quick word with the undefeated 7-0 Franklin Duomo from Germany, all the way from Germany, being trained by a legendary name in the game like Roy Jones Jr. Tell me how you feel being here under the bright lights.
Yeah, I'm feeling very good. I train good, I train hard, and I'm glad to be here. Yeah.
Definitely. How different is it? I mean, coming all the way from Germany to be fighting here in Washington, how can you compare it to other experiences that you've had fighting in other places?
Yeah, I have a lot of experience. I have like 190 amateur fights. I was over the world, and that's nothing new about for me.
Can you give me a prediction for tomorrow night?
Knockout, 100%. Knockout.
Can you say that one more time? What you're gonna do to?
Knockouts, 100%. You know that. Type shit.
No. He has no. We're giving him a chance to respond to that. No. He gets a chance to respond. He can say whatever he wants to say.
It's really no response. You know, you gotta show me better than you can tell me. So, I've been in the ring with all of them, with the top of the top. So, you know, it ain't nothing new. I hear that line all the time. You're supposed to say that. Supposed to.
And how did that just motivate? I saw your face.
It's more motivation, you know. Like I'm facing everything right now, so it ain't nothing new. It's just more on top of the cake. I eat it.
So what are you gonna do to him tomorrow night?
Watch. You know, it's gonna be a show. My show.
Next up, super middleweights. From Wenatchee, Washington, with a record of 8-4, Devontae McDonald. And from Broby, Sweden, across from him will be Shady Gamor. First to the scale, Devontae McDonald. $164 even for Devontae McDonald. $164.9 for Shady Gamor.
All right, a quick word with Devontae McDonald. I know that you guys had your first fight back in December. You were victorious, majority decision. Knowing that you've already beat him once, how does that play into your confidence for the rematch tomorrow night?
I feel like it doesn't play into it at all, honestly. I'm just going to come out here and do what I do, so, yeah.
Anything you're doing in preparation, more specifically, for this rematch? Same game plan, something new? What are you gonna be doing tomorrow night?
I'm just gonna come out here and do what I do. Yeah, that's it.
And I can sense some tension with that stare down right there. Can you tell us how you feel about Shady as a fighter?
I respect all fighters, honestly. So the intention. It's just I'm here to put on a show, and that's what I'm coming to do. So, yeah,
What are you going to do to him tomorrow night?
I'm gonna stop him in the 4th round.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Devontae McDonald, he's ready to go. And right now, I'm going to have a quick word with the man from Sweden. If there's a fighter not intimidated by fighting in other places, it's Shady. He's from Sweden. He's fought in Mexico, Canada, all over the United States, so he's very comfortable with fighting in other places. This is a rematch, and I can see in your eyes the fire that you have and the motivation that you have. What happened in your first fight? What went wrong?
With Devontae, nothing went wrong, to be honest. I liked the fight. He was fighting good, I was fighting good, and it was a great fight. But I think I won, but this time I have to prove him wrong this time.
When Roy suffered his first defeat against Montel Griffin, it was highly controversial. And then when Roy stepped back in the ring for the rematch, we saw what he referred to as RJ mode. When he got a first-round knockout, there was this fire in Roy. And I'm asking you, to the boxing fans, are they going to see RJ mode in Shady Gilmore?
You never know. I will do my best. That's why I train every day, you know, and I come here to do my best, you know. I can only do my best and believe in God, and you know, that's it.
And to the people watching at home in Sweden, they're really looking for their number one guy. Otto Wallen just recently lost against Derek Chisora. And this is a really major opportunity for you to take the torch, not just in Sweden, but all of Scandinavia. So would you like to give a message in Sweden to your fans that are watching at home over there in Scandinavia?
I would like to say tune in, you know, and I will give you my best like I always do. And we're gonna have a great fight.
Can you say that in Swedish?
Vi ska ha en riktigt bra match. Jag ska göra mitt bästa som alltid. Och tune in, kolla på matchen.
And ultimately, my last question, what are you going to do to him tomorrow night?
I will try to finish him.
You're not going to let it go to the judges' scorecards?
Try to, yeah. That's what I will do.
Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot wait to see this main event. The boxing fan in me has me on fire.
I just want to say thank you all for coming out here. I love all the time that y'all come here because it's like for me, I'm a promoter, so I have to be in the middle. And yeah, I train Shady too, and I train a group of the guys that come, but Devontae is nothing but the best of a character, and the fans I have been nothing but the best. So all the fighters out here, I want to say thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the humility and respect y'all show for one another. Fans, you guys don't know how proud y'all should be to be able to get guys who fighting each other, not caring about whether they win, whether they lose. They just come out here and give it all for y'all. So I would appreciate if y'all do the same thing and come show them y'all appreciation because these guys put it on the line for y'all. And thank y'all again.
All right, thank you so much. Great words from the legendary Roy Jones Jr. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be concluding today's weigh-ins. Thanks so much for being here. We are going to be going live on multiple social media or multiple streaming platforms, so definitely we need to get as many eyes on this fight as possible. Now, we also ask you to share the flyer. You can get the flyer at the Legends Casino Hotel Facebook page. Just save that actual picture and upload it to your social media account, whether you have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever you might have. We need a sellout crowd here tomorrow night because the talent that we have, I mean, there's no reason why we shouldn't have a sellout crowd and multiple eyes on the streaming services that we are going to be providing. So thank you so much. Mr. Williver, you want to add anything? All right, so thanks so much once again, everybody. Let's fill that place out tomorrow and get as many eyes as possible on our streams. My name is Christian Schmidt, and I cannot wait to be the commentator for tomorrow night.